Yo, what is going on, my fellow weeps? Chrono here, and welcome back to the channel. So today, another maintenance is passed, meaning I have another maintenance update video for you guys today. But before we jump to that, if you're new here, as always, I'm Chrono. I primarily cover PSO2 content. Would much appreciate a subscribe as we work our way towards that 10K mark, hopefully by the end of this year. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. So here we are over on the NGS site. In case you're wondering to yourself, why would I sit here and listen to someone read me information that I could read myself? You're absolutely right. Scroll on down to the video, take a look at the video description. You can find links to all the important articles listed there. Or if you're someone like, I don't want to wait for this video to go live, pop out ngs.pso2.com or pso2.com/players. You'll be able to grab all the important information. Just scroll on down, and everything that's important usually is dated and it'll have a little red tag next to it for the most part. But if you'd rather just sit back, relax, and just know what you gotta pay attention to with the most recent update, gotta read it all to you here. So enjoy. Let's start with update details. All right, so to start things off, we have the new added rank to Ordinal Tower. We have rank 8 added in. We have a 5-floor tower field. I'll be honest, not super excited for this one. The previous Ordinal Tower we had, the rank 7, I believe, was like 3 floors basically with is it 2 hidden bosses or 1 hidden boss? I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think it was 1 hidden boss. Yeah, you had to kill 3 bosses total. But if you killed them in a specific order, you would open up another boss and you'd be able to fight that boss instead. Though I think there were variants of hidden bosses. I haven't done it in a very, very long time, so you're gonna have to forgive me. But there was like some, hidden tricks and things like that. But the novelty wore off very, very quickly. And it became very, very samey. Rewards really weren't all that, great in the long term. In the short term, they were okay, but in the long term, they fell off pretty heavily. So it kind of fell into obscurity. Didn't really have a lot going on for it. Ordinal Tower rank 8 looks to be a 5-floor setup with a lot of bosses that are actually pretty cool. We're seeing some combinations of bosses here in a few screenshots. And of course, this is going to be the first time we have access to Driveris outside of Crimson Realm, so that might be pretty cool. Looks like Mars is also going to play a part in these as well. So we'll have to see how that shakes things up. We also have the limited time quest Polaris Firefight, which is going to be the solo version of Ruin Angel. It's a high difficulty version of the Zenith Firefight quest. It looks to be just Ruin Angel, nothing else. You are going to have access to your Mars the same way as before, so there'll be Mars battery set up around, and you'll be just taking on that boss. And in case you're curious, you're like, I don't know exactly how I'm going to take this boss on or what I should be using as far as Mars are concerned. As is usually the theme, we have a video talking about that. So in case you're curious of what you should be using or not sure what you want to go into this solo fight with, well, I recommend taking a look at this video. I'll leave it in the video description for you guys. Moving along here, we have some new title tasks added in, along with Treasure Scratch 5. So that's pretty dope. We have the Treasure Scratch coming back, meaning we probably have reduced health on your urgent quest bosses, either coming up or they already announced it. I just totally missed it. We also have some new cards added to Line Strike. So if you are a Line Striker, honestly, I have not really put that much time into Line Strike. I was kind of waiting for metas to develop and to see what kind of builds or kind of decks I might like, and then kind of go for those decks and learn that deck specifically. But because I'm just not really great with the whole meta building thing when it comes to card games, not really my jam. I'd love to be participate in it more often, but I'm just not fantastic at it. So basically adding in new cards, these are going to be the NGS characters added in. If you weren't even paying attention, because I almost didn't even notice this, all of our characters before this were base PSO2 characters. Now we have some NGS characters added into the mix. And they show you what, everything does. So that's pretty cool too. We also have the new scratch added in, Kaiju number 8. Skulls will be covering this over on her channel. So in case you're curious more about like the actual scratch, how things, look on your character, so on and so forth, go ahead and check out her channel. I'll leave a link in the video description over to her channel, possibly her video directly. You guys can check out more information there. We do have the Kaiju number 8 collaboration scratch starting up. So pretty cool stuff. Those of you guys who are fans of playing Ranger, yet again, you have more guns added to the game, as is pretty standard for camos these days. We have some pretty cool stamps, some pretty dope the vital gauges, and then some pretty cool Arcs ID backgrounds. And of course, the logging campaign is pretty normal. You get some star gems, some standees, so on and so forth. So pretty cool stuff here, all things considered. Moving on, we can see the event schedule here. We've got Play NGS Ultra Build Up Battle Power campaign that looks to be going on still. Actually, I'm going to double check what this had going on for it really quick here. So this is the 10-a-day scratch, Hansa support campaign. Is that ending? I believe that ended. Let me double check that. Enhance the support campaign. No, oh yeah, that ended with this this maintenance. So it's going on from the 1st to the 17th. So unfortunately that has ended. So in case you haven't gotten that taken care of, well, that time has now passed. So unfortunate. Treasure Scratch to be added in from the 18th to the 1st. So you can get up to 6 Treasure Scratch tickets a day from doing your dailies and all that good stuff. And then of course, yep, a chance to complete urgent quests twice. Enemies HP reduced by 30%. So urgent quest bosses are going to be absolutely crushed from now on. So pretty cool stuff there. We have PSO2 Day on the 1st and 21st. It's going to be this week. So it'll be the 21st in case you're curious. For those of you guys who have just PSO or just have premium in general, you're basically getting all the rewards plus an extra set of rewards. So pretty cool stuff here. And then of course, extra 20 SG will be added in as well. It does look, unfortunately, like they didn't roll in the bonuses that we got previously. Now, it did say they were planning to integrate them into PSO2 Day. However, it looks like they just flat out replaced them. I do plan to put out a tweet about this and tagging, at Play PSO2 to see if there's any information about it or make them aware of it or anything along those lines. But it does seem like this has replaced it instead of integrating it. And if it was meant to replace it, that is an L for free to play, as it is technically less rewards for them. I mean, granted, it's more in the long run with the amount of star gems that are included in it as well, but it's going to look and feel a lot worse because in the short term and what you're looking at, it is less. So regardless, it's not going to feel great for the player. And hopefully they have a statement about that or what they decide to do with it. Maybe they didn't mean to put integrate, they meant to put like replace, but it definitely said integrate, and integrated does not mean overwrite. So taking a look, of course, you have the Kaiju number 8 scratch. You can see all the stuff they're adding in here. Pretty cool things. These are actually pretty dope. These daggers are really, really cool looking. There's nothing in here that I'm super excited for as far as like scratch stuff. But again, like I said, Skulls will be covering this over on her channel. Maybe the hairstyle. Ren's hairstyle is pretty cool. But that's really about it. And then we also have the NGS headline coming up on the 1st of the month. Well, the 1st of next month. So interesting thing, there is nothing in the description. This is a first for the headline. Usually they put something in here that we can kind of derive what might be coming up based on what's in the description. But I don't know, maybe the fact that we've been dissecting these descriptions pretty heavily and kind of get an idea what's going to be going on during the headline is something they haven't wanted. So what they decided to do is put less information in these. Or maybe this is just a post that's up kind of early and they don't have all the things ironed out what's supposed to be here. So this might just change, right? This isn't the first time they've posted this and reposted this and, all that good stuff. So it's very likely this could change in the future. And to wrap things up, I didn't do a patch note video yesterday because there really wasn't anything in the patch notes, to be perfectly honest. Only thing they had here was just, everyone gets 20 star gems because of the unscheduled maintenance that they had previously. So that's really about it. And that's all I've got for you guys today. You're probably thinking, hey, what about the segment where you log in and take a look at everything? Well, we have a maintenance stream scheduled today, meaning that as you're watching this video, we are likely live already taking a look at this information. So pop over to the stream, either over on YouTube or over on Twitch. There are streams in either location, or if you're super crazy, you can check it out on Twitter because we're streaming there as well. You get notifications in all of those locations when the streams go live. So in case you do want to see what is going on, what's new, and you happen to come over from the video, just let me know in the chat. I'm more than happy to let you guys see what we've got in store, what we've actually got in game. I am excited to see what the rewards are going to be from the new content. I know they mentioned that the solo fight isn't going to have different rewards, but that doesn't say that. That doesn't mean that the reward, like the drop rates, aren't going to be a bit different. So I'm curious to see how that actually ends up working out in the long run. Could be a bit of copium, but sometimes you gotta huff just a little bit to enjoy yourselves. Either way, like if you enjoyed the video, sub if you want to keep up with more. As always, thanks to channel members. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate every single one of you. And our question for the video today is, which piece of content between the two that we have at the moment are you looking forward to most? Do you want to jump into Ordinal Tower? Do you care more about the solo fight? Or are you guys kind of like on the back burner for whatever else new is coming up? Neither one of them really, excites you all that much, and you're waiting for the next thing while playing something else. All answers are valid, and I'm more than happy to read about them in the comments. Anyway, take care, my friends. Peace out.